Hello, how are you? I just wanted to remind you before we do today's sound about the importance of doing the sounds in a way that you enjoy and that you feel ready to do. Because if you try something too tricky, it can put you off trying for a long time, and we don't want that. We want you to keep trying until you manage to do things. So the first thing with all these new sounds is making sure you can hear the sound. That you can hear the sound when it starts a word or even when it's in the middle of a word. And then it's about being able to make the sound and say those words with the sound in them. And then one day it's about being able to see the sounds and recognise them. And even after that, it's about being able to maybe write the sounds down when you're ready. So today I'm going to have a try at writing the sound, and you can try with me, but if you're not quite ready you can just try and say them with me. Now today's sound uses 2 letters again to make the sound. 2 letters, but even stranger than yesterday, instead of having 2 different letters to make the sound, it uses 2 letters that are the same. Shall I show you what I mean? So the first letter is, to write it down, you start in the middle, you go round, all the way back to where you started, and then you give it its tail underneath. Do you remember that one? Well done, of course you do. That's the eh, eh, eh. But then next to that eh, 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 we are going to do another, I didn't leave myself very much room, another sound. Can you see that? When you take the sound and you put both of them just like that together, do you know what happens? They make an E sound. Putting them together has made an E sound. Can you say E with me? E. Well done. Like in B. Or just like we talked about earlier, you've got the E sound in feet, but you haven't got the E sound in foot. That's a different sound. So it's about hearing the E sound in the middle of feet. Here we go. I've got it on my special card here. Can you see the E sound? Just like we said in B. And when I did it in my letters and sounds book, I tried it with a B as well. Can you see the E there? Can you add it to your letters and sounds book if you're feeling ready? Well done. Have a try on making your E sound if you can. But there's also a challenge for today, because E is a sound in, just like we said, if I put a B on the beginning, remember your B? It makes the word B. B, E. But as well as B, if I change that one and do a T, R on the beginning, I can make the word tree. Can you see that? B and tree. And it's in the middle of green as well. And when I think about bees and trees and green, it makes me think of only one thing: our gardens and being outside. So I wondered if you wanted to have a little walk today or tomorrow when it's safe with your grown-ups, and see if you can see any trees. And when I was out looking at the different trees that I could see, I even found they had different shaped and different sized leaves. And sometimes those leaves even change colour, don't they? So today all the leaves I found, because it's summertime, were green. But I found a bit of a pointy leaf. Can you see that? I found a smaller leaf with round leaves around the edge. Can you see? And then I found a bigger leaf all on my walk, all fallen off the trees. I didn't touch the trees, I didn't want to hurt the trees, I was just looking. And then I found a bigger pointy leaf. Maybe you'll even know, I think this leaf comes from an oak tree. You can tell the trees that leaves come off of from the shape and size of their leaves. I think this leaf might be a sycamore tree. So do you think you can look for lots of different leaves from all of the different trees that you see and see how many different types you can find today or tomorrow when you get to go on your walk? That would be amazing. I found 3 different types of leaves then from the trees, but I bet you can find even more. As well as having a look at all the different trees you see when you're outside, what about all those bugs and those bees that need those trees? What can we do to help them? Well, I have made a bug hotel because I was really worried at the moment if it's raining or if it gets really hot. The weather is changing all the time. The bugs might need to hide, need somewhere to go and rest. So with my little boy's help, I made a bug hotel, and I wondered if you could make one for your garden. Would you like to see mine? If you haven't got a garden, you can put one on your window box. You can put one outside on your doorstep. Anywhere where it can be a nice place for the bugs to live. And all I used an old cardboard box. I've used some tubes from kitchen rolls here. I've even got a toothpaste box in there. And then I went on a little bit of a walk with my children, and we found some sticks, we found leaves, we found some bark from a tree. That was quite exciting. Shall I show you? We found bark coming off one of the trees. We thought that might help the bugs feel at home. We found all these different natural things and we put them together and made a bug hotel with spaces for the bugs to hide, rest, sleep, eat, all the things they want to do, because it's really important. Even though bugs can be a bit annoying and a bit crawly and wriggly, it's actually really important to help look after them, especially those bees. So as well as making them somewhere where they can hide and stay, it would be really nice if you've got some flowers, or you can let some flowers grow in your window box or in a pot or in your garden. Sometimes you could leave a little edge of your garden or a little corner that you let it get a little bit wilder than the rest, and let the grass grow a little bit longer and the flowers grow a little bit more. And you might see some different flowers, and it might help some different bugs and help those bees to all be safe and come to your garden. And butterflies. You might even get some butterflies coming to visit you. So while you're looking after all those bugs and bees and insects in your garden, do remember that there are some plants that can sting you, or some plants that can make your skin feel a bit itchy or a bit funny. So don't pick up any of those twigs and leaves without your grown-up saying it's okay. And when you have been bug hunting, when you have been making bug hotels, when you have been picking up leaves from the trees, then when you get home, make sure you give those hands a very good wash and keep yourself clean and safe. So enjoy your day with nature. See if you can look for the bees, if you can grow flowers to help them, if you can make a bug hotel, and if you can see how many different types of trees there are out there. There's lots and lots and lots. Have a lovely day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.